Good morning and welcome to Medellin. Today we're going to go out to explore and we're going to visit the famous Comuna 13, which used to be one of the most dangerous and violent neighborhoods in all of Medellin. It's actually undergone a really big transformation and it's a lot more peaceful. There are a lot of artists, it's very beautiful, there's a lot of graffiti. So we're taking a graffiti walking tour. Take the subway there, which is very good here in Medellin. Oh my god, look who it is! There's the subway. It's very modern and very clean. Ali is walking in the front a little bit, just made a few new friends already.
We finally arrived to Comuna 13, Neighbourhood 13. And it's pretty impressive here, the views behind me.
Medellin is located up in the mountains. It's actually really big because there's like 4.5 or 5 million people living here, which you wouldn't say, but the city is all sprawled out across the hillsides. And you have 16 communities here. Comuna 13 is obviously the 13th. Apparently the community was founded in the 50s by a number of farmers who were losing their land and were finding themselves in a pretty bad situation and wanted to move to the city. People were in need of quite a lot of money, so they started kidnapping people, extorting people for money. There were a lot of murders. In total, it took about 21 military operations in order to free this area of the guerrilla. It took about 1,000 armed cars, 8,000 armed men. They were assisted in the operation by paramilitary, which are an extreme right groupment in Colombia. They pretty much tore up the neighborhood in order to get the guerrillas out. They also didn't really distinguish between who was guerrilla and who were just innocent citizens getting in the way. After about 4 days of combat, eventually the government got the upper hand, and then the paramilitary started moving here and they started creating their own violence.
So when we had the guerrilla, there was a lot of crimes against civilian population, but it was a single enemy in all the neighborhoods. When we have the gangs, we have all the neighborhoods like fighting each other because each one has a different gang. And as the territory changes, also the borders change. That makes it really difficult for people to understand what's going on. And many of them just got killed for crossing the street, for going to the store to buy cigarettes, or going to school.
There was a playground created for a boy that died in a gunfight here, a 9-year-old. He was hit by a stray bullet. And they created a playground in his memory instead of making some sad statue. And yeah, we're now going to go down the slide with the group to celebrate life. In 2012 we start having peace treaties between the gangs. That's when the government can start doing like investing more in the infrastructure of this place, and when we can start speaking of transformation. We started having a lot of cultural organizations, of artistic collectives. People wanted to show the world how good they were, that they were just victims of violence, they were not violent themselves, and that allowed us to turn all of this situation around very quickly.
Also included in the tour is a mango ice cream. It's just frozen pieces of mango turned together into an ice cream. It's really good. There's lime juice in here and salt, so it's sort of like a margarita ice cream, a fruit margarita ice cream. Best of both worlds, ice cream and alcohol. I love it. It resembles alcohol, so she's happy as well, I think. But it is almost like a margarita, no?
It is, yeah. So you make it as sour as you want it to be, which is pretty awesome.
Okay, the best way to wrap this up is doing a little bit of graffiti ourselves.
We're at the metro cable cars right now, and we're going to take the metro cable car up. It's supposed to be one of the better things to do in Medellin. We're going to enjoy the great view and have a good time. if we find room in one of the small cars. Don't like that sound.
You'll get used to it.
Close call. Wow. Not bad.
Fuego en mi corazón, fuego en mi alma.
The view here is just incredible. It's actually quite a nice place to hang out. You're like almost all the way up the mountain. And there are a lot of families hanging here and there's a lot of places you can get some food. So definitely highly recommend coming here. And if you have a metro ticket, taking the cable car up here is actually free. It's the best view you can get in all of the city.
Cada noche es más amorosa. Nuestro amor por siempre vivirá. No hay barreras que no vencerá. No, no, no. Fuego, fuego.
So we're now at Mercado del Rio, which is Natalie's choice. It's like a food court and we came here to get some food. They got some pasta, I got some Mexican food. But I think she lured us here because she knew Game of Thrones, the new episode of Game of Thrones, would be shown here on the big screen. Not one big screen, you can't hide from it, on about 15 different screens all around here. And I thought, oh, first episode is done, it's all good, I didn't see any spoilers. Now the second episode just started.
Dun 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 dun. Spoilers are
So we hope you enjoyed our travels in Medellin, and we hope you enjoyed that Natalie joined us as well. Tomorrow we're going to Guatape, which is a town outside of Medellin. There's a pretty high rock where you have a very beautiful view across the artificial lake. And after that we're flying to Cartagena. We're going to the north, to the Caribbean coast of Colombia, so that should be cool as well. If you liked it, please leave a comment and a like. And if you want to join our videos, please subscribe for more.
He does not mean join our videos like Natalie is joining our videos. He just means watch the videos.
Join our videos. Yeah.
Bye.
No, no, no.